Hey guys, Steve Charbridge here. So, if you've been keeping up with the internet dramas, then you probably know that there's a YouTuber by the name of MundaneMatt, who has basically been majorly exposed, and this isn't just speculation, this isn't just like claims. I mean, he has been 100% hardcore, like, bust your ass exposed. So I want to preface this by saying that I never really watched much of his stuff. I was never subscribed to his channel. Honestly, I only ever really watched videos on MundaneMatt. There were a few YouTubers that I watched that did videos on him, like Aiden Paladin. She did a video on him. I think Warcorp 666 was another one. I think some guy 27, I want to say, did a video on MundaneMatt at one point. But none of them were ever positive. And from what I could get from him, he was always one of these like fence riders. Like he would discuss like news and stuff, and he was one of these fence riders that would never really have an opinion on anything, and never would really like. He's one of these people that acts like he doesn't have a bias or whatever, and that he's this moral centrist, and that he's. Which I can never stand. I can never stand that. Like obviously, there's a lot of things that annoy me. And one of them is just people like that who they act like they don't have a bias or they don't have an opinion or whatever. And I mean, I get being kind of in the middle and being, you know, like that. But I mean, like, dude, everyone has a bias. Everyone has an opinion. Quit acting like you don't. Okay, so that's basically what he did. He was one of these fence riders, and it's just annoying. And I know some people said it kind of comes off as fake, and it kind of does, and obviously he has been faking a lot of shit this whole time. But one of the things that really bothered me was the fact that he tried to use like mental illness and depression to slip out of accountability. Like if you go and watch the stream where he was officially exposed, it's the kill stream. It's just type in MundaneMatt exposed stream, and you'll find it. It's about 2.5 hours long almost, but. You know, when the moment comes where you know that he's pretty much fucked, he tries to say, "Well, I don't want to make excuses," and then he proceeds to say, you know, "I haven't been in the best place, I haven't been in the best mindset or whatever." And I think it's disgusting that he's using mental illness and depression to try to like as an excuse to slip out of what he did. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, you know, my own mom and my best friend, I know people who have depression. You know, my mom, my best friend, they both have depression. They suffer from depression. And I get it. When you're not in the best place, you can do things that aren't necessarily reflective of who you are as a person. But I can tell you right now, neither of them would ever do anything as slimy and as conniving as what you did, Matt. Okay? Never. I mean, and again, just the fact that you're using depression and mental illness to slip out of accountability is, again, it's disgusting, it's slimy. And you are a very slimy person, a very smarmy, slimy person for doing that. For trying to use those things as an excuse as an excuse for your fucked up choices. For making conscious choices to censor people on the internet who are even slightly critical of you. You are such a hypocrite, dude. You have got problems, for sure. I don't know if that's depression. I think I think that you're just psychotic. You are, I mean, you know, I'm no fan of Keemstar, but when he came onto that stream and he called you a snake, I got a lot of satisfaction on it, because that's what you are. You are a snake. You are an absolute fucking snake. Just a slimy, conniving, worthless human being. You know, you go on that stream, you lie your ass off for half an hour, for an hour and a half, you lie your ass off. You say, "Oh, I didn't flag these people. It was just made up. It just happened. It just magically happened. There were just a bunch of trolls doing it or whatever." You lied your ass off. Which I'll give you credit for this. You're a pretty good actor. I'll give you that. Maybe you could make a gig out of it. Since the YouTube thing clearly is going downhill, you're not going to have a career much longer. And he's one of these guys that made it his his full-time job, his full-time career, so he's pretty much fucked at this point. But yeah, dude, again, you're psychotic. You need help. I mean, you really do. I almost feel, in a way I do feel bad for you, and I hope you do get help, but again, just the fact that you're using mental illness and depression to excuse yourself from doing this shit,